Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to the long-range weather forecast discussion for March 4th to the 18th. So we're going to look at the period from March 4th to the 8th, and this is what we're forecasting here. We have this western trough will gradually move eastward at time and setting up in the east, and we have a ridge in the west. Now that ridge over the eastern Pacific will move in, and this is what we get as we come to the 7th and 8th. Miles a good agreement on that. And we will have a frontal boundary that will extend from the Ohio Valley to the southern plains between an amplified western ridge and a strong Atlantic upper Gulf ridge here you can see. So this will result in a few days of heavy rain and severe weather on Thursday from the lower Mississippi Valley into the Ohio Valley, with significant flooding possible. And we'll take a look at that closely. What happened here? Okay, let me fix this. All right. Just bear with me. Okay, this is something didn't load correctly, so I'm doing this right now. Okay, now we have it. Okay, we're going to look at this here. We have this system here on tomorrow. See a system here developing here in the plains, and that'll lift northeastward, bring severe storms to this region Wednesday and Thursday. Snow on the backside. You can see that here, but we have severe storms here. Like I said, anywhere from East Texas up to the Ohio Valley. This could be some heavy rainfall here across this region. And a trough near the East Coast next week may finally be helped to be pushed the frontal boundary out as the system moves in. They'll move the frontal boundary out of the area. Most of the west will remain relatively cool underneath persistent trough, with some progression eastward. As I showed you, the trough moves eastward with time into the central states and eventually to the east. Upper ridge will cause warming trend across the northwest over the weekend. Okay, we're going to look at the flow for April 9th to the 13th. Go to the 9th to the 13th. Now we have here ridge trough configuration above normal heights here, below normal heights here near Greenland. So most of the models agree with this. So for this forecast period, I am calling for above normal temperatures here with anomalies near 10 degrees above normal in some places here in the west. Below normal temperatures here with anomalies near 4 degrees or more below normal here. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence 35 to 40%. Below normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence is near 35%. Now we're going to look at the flow for April 14th to the 18th. And we see we have a little more of a flatter flow. Most of the models are showing this kind of flatter flow. You look at the European, has a trough here in the west. But if you look at the GFS, trough is in the west. You look at the European, trough is in the east. So there's a little bit differences here. But for now, I'm gonna call for a little change in the temperature anomalies from the previous period, and for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence is about 35%. I'm going to talk about the severe weather threat that is coming up. We're going to look here. This will be Wednesday, probably Thursday. And let me get to the right map. Okay, Wednesday to Thursday, you can see this is the GFS, and this is, doesn't say what it, oh, the SIN. And this is where we're expecting the greatest energy, Thursday and the Friday here across the Gulf Coast states. And now we're going to look at the GFS here. You can see here, like again, where the red is, chances are greater than 300. And where it's black hatched, greater than 100. So, let's see. So we're going Wednesday. This is where we're expecting our severe weather threat. We have some areas of red. And then we go into Thursday. It shifts here to the southeast. It has red here, so we have to watch out for that. And here is the helicity forecast. You can see we have a threat of severe weather late Wednesday, tomorrow, of severe weather occurring up and down this area here as it's front all the way from the Gulf Coast to the Great Lakes region. So this will be something that needs to be watched tomorrow. Here we go again. So that's it for now. That is the long-range weather forecast discussion for April 4th to the 18th. Thanks for coming, Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.